I just stage. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is Susan Serrao. Oh my God, that rhymes. Hello. This is Susan Serrao, and we are live. And today we are going to do Filmmakers Take. We're going to do a couple of them because I fell behind when Sandy was out of town. So today I am catching up by doing Yoga Flow, which is one that I did without Sandy. And then we're going to do Jabrowski with Sandy. And hopefully I will get to burnt toast as well. So it's a lot of Susan for a Sunday. Let's get started because without me bantering with somebody, there's not a lot of fun banter to be had. So we are going to go right to the video. This is Yoga Flow, and I will stop and start as we go. Actually, let's just start with some some info. So Yoga Flow, I wrote as part of a characters sketch writing course with Upright Citizens Brigade with Hal Rudnick. And he had us do a bunch of different characters and a bunch of different sketches. And I just thought it would be really funny to be the perfect Zen yoga person. And I got to say, Adrian Messner, I think that's her name, was a huge influence for this character because I do like Adrian's 30 days of yoga at the beginning of every year. So I thought it would be really fun to do, a parody on a yoga teacher. And so this is a live one, which means that anything can happen, much like this. So yeah, let's just have a look. Okay, so the plants, oh my God, those are every single plant in my home. And I put them on the ledge above my window and all around. And I just thought it'd be so funny just to have like an abundance, like, because usually there's like a placed plant just to be aesthetically pleasing. So I thought, let's go overboard. It would have been way more fun if I could have made it almost a jungle, but these were all of the plants that I had. So this is the opening, much like yoga for everyone, or, that kind of yoga thing. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to today's live at-home yoga practice. As always, I am Shireen of Shireen's Yoga Kula, where we share being serene with Shireen.
Okay, that was one of my favorite names, was to come up with Shireen because it's sharing serenity. Serene with Shireen. And also the music and the birds. I love that there's birds. It's so dumb. We're inside. There should not be birds. But the music is all just on Apple iMovie because I edited this one myself, and I'm not like Sandy. I'm not a pro editor. So I just did all of this on iMovie. And if I did any graphics or anything, it's either iMovie or Canva. So really simple.
I hope you've joined us on our 30-day cleanse. Delicious. It's day 5, and things are really starting to flow.
Okay, I'll just say too, also on camera, we had just 2 cameras set up, one straight on and one over to the side, which you'll see soon. And that was Sally Chachik. She's also actually on one of my podcasts, completely off topic, with Susan Serrao, because it was season 1. She was the very first podcast guest. So if you want to have get to know Sally a little bit better, go ahead and watch that. But we were cracking up while we were filming this, and it was really hard to stay serious. Okay, we'll keep going.
How are you feeling? Let us know in the comments below. You ready to get started? Let's all take a seated position. And on our first inhale, the biggest inhale of the day, reach your hands up.
Okay, if you've ever done a yoga, like an at-home yoga class online, they always say things like that. And when I wrote this in the class, people found that ridiculous because they didn't do these yoga classes online like I did. And so they were just like, the biggest breath you took all day. That's so ridiculous. I'm like, that's actually not me joking at all. That's actually just a real thing that real yoga instructors say. So here we go.
And on your exhale, lower them to the earth.
The earth. Oh,
Wonderful. We have arrived. Let's slowly make our way into tabletop position, mindfully transitioning.
I don't know if you caught that. I don't know if you caught that. There was a little sound effect that could have been my foot just making a little move on the sticky floor, or it could have been something else. This is where it gets kind of fun. So also, I feel really weird, by the way, laughing at my own work while I watch it. But there's just some things in here that are being said that I'm just like, that's so ridiculous. And we'll just keep going.
To hands and knees. Take a deep breath and reach your tailbone and the crown of your head to the sky. On your exhale, contract in, raising her back to the sky like a cat.
Okay, so, it's no longer a secret. She's farting the whole time because she's on a 30-day cleanse. So I got to tell you, the foley for that, which is the sound effects for the farting, is my son Jace. It is my friend Meg Farhall, brilliant, brilliant fart maker. You know her if you've seen Completely Off Topic with Susan and Meg. In our first episode together, where we just talk to each other, which is the first episode of season 2, we actually do some live fart noises where I react to them with my face. So they're so stupid, but they're really fun. And so she is one of the farters. And then also I did a lot of it as well, because sometimes I needed a certain fart and to place in a certain place. And that was actually really hard, was placing the farts based on the movement that was already recorded. And also not doing too many or doing the right amount to make it funny. So we had to watch it like millions of times to make sure the farts were placed just right, or that it was the right kind of fart, which is absolutely a ridiculous thing to do for a serious filmmaker like myself.
Let's make our way into downward dog.
That's one of my favorites.
Dog of today.
The plop.
Breathe in and breathe out. Reaching back. Oh, things are starting to move. Oh, that feels good. Let's ripple forward into plank.
Okay, now many people get that joke, and that was my son Jace's favorite joke, was the ripple forward, because obviously a ripple can be a type of fart or poop, or a poop sound. So he loved that one. But a lot of people that I've watched it with don't really laugh at that. So I don't know if it's just not laugh out loud funny, or if it's just they aren't getting it. So I don't know if you got it. Did you get it?
Lower to the ground, and on a big inhale, up into upward dog. Oh, the toxins really are starting to move. Wonderful.
Okay, here we see the second shot. So both cameras were set up the whole time, so we got the footage was easier to edit back and forth. But this is the first time that she actually smells it, and I kind of like that. I like it when we bring in other senses into the film that maybe you don't notice because you're not there yourself.
A wonderful gift. Let's make our way back into downward dog. Oh, release what no longer serves you.
I also like the idea of, like, sometimes yoga poses can be really sexy, and so you're really messing with that by having fart noises the whole time. Is it still sexy? I don't know. I don't know if it is.
All right, stepping as wide as your yoga mat, with your toes hanging off the edges. Let's lower ourselves into a squat. Oh! Okay. Oh, reaching your head or the crown of your head up to the sky and your tailbone down to the earth. We're going to make sure we're pushing our elbows against our thigh and our thighs against our elbow. Oh. God. Oh.
No. Okay, so first off, the really extreme close-up of the face, that is Sally Chachik's idea. She's Australian, and she says Australia, they do this kind of shot all the time in comedy where they go extremely close up on the face, and we don't do that a ton here. So she's like, we have to go extreme close up. So that's that. And then when you saw the poo come out of, when you see that lump form in the pants. I don't know how to say this nicely. That's actually a washcloth, and I had to actually just, while we were filming it, I stuck it down in the front of my pants to get the vac, and we had to do that shot maybe 4 or 5 times because it wasn't getting far enough back that you could see it on camera, and we were dying laughing in between each take, but eventually we got it so that you can see it, and it just looks disgusting, but it's just a washcloth. That's all it is. It's clean. There it is. Oh my god, the noise, the sound is so stupid and gross, and her face, oh, it's like veins are popping. Um, and then this, I love this too, this realization look.
Oh God. Cut. No, can we cut? No, we're live. We're live.
That's Sandy Chach's voice, yay!
Maybe this is
Slow
another
zoom
great
in.
opportunity to plug our organic cleanse.
Oh, it's really not. It's really not a good time to plug the organic cleanse. I think nobody would want to do it at this point. But it's obvious that it works, right?
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh, no. Oh, no.
okay, that was not real in that, like, it really, like, she was really disgusted, but Sally did just get up from the camera and run to the front door as if she was disgusted and couldn't be there anymore. So that was fun to play with.
The camera. Oh God.
And of course, because it is my yoga mat and I didn't want to ruin it, there isn't actually a bunch of poop on the yoga mat. Had we had more production value, then we could have zoomed out more. But because of that, the slow zoom was really to bring you in, to bring you into the intensity of her just disgusted despair of having humiliated herself on camera, which of course I have actually done preemptively by filming this sketch. But also because we didn't have a huge mess, that zoom in is just a cheat, so you don't see the mat and you don't see the mess. But that's also something I like to do as a filmmaker is I like to make you think and imagine and feel like it's there without necessarily showing it to you. So you can see it however you want to see it. It could be complete mess everywhere. It could just be like a little brown stain. It could be actually seeping out. Like that's your mind that's doing that. That's not me. That's you crazy sickos.
Oh, namaste.
Oh, just one more shot of humiliation. Anyhow, that's Yoga Flow. We had a lot of fun. It actually took me probably like 9 months to edit it because I found it so overwhelming to, here, I'll get rid of this baby. I found it so overwhelming to add in all the sound effects and to cut it all and then actually this one too, I was lucky enough to be able to send this off to Rochelle Hughes, and she did all the coloring for me because I really wanted the yellows and the greens to pop. So she did that for me. She did all of the, yeah, all of the coloring for the whole entire sketch series, all of God Milf. So she did a fabulous. Oh, except for burnt toast, which I might be able to fit in today too. So stay tuned for that. I will actually be back with Sandy Hoekstra, to talk about Jabrowski in about 20 minutes. So if you want to tune in there, great. Otherwise, I will be posting these on Instagram and on YouTube so you can watch them anytime. And there will be links to the actual full sketches so you can watch them through with the pacing and everything and enjoy it. Thanks so much for joining. This was fun and weird to do by myself, but it was still great. So thanks so much and have a lovely Sunday. And